Alice Evans launched another scathing attack on her estranged husband Ioan Gruffudd on Thursday, claiming he branded her an alcoholic, completely unhinged and a terrible mother. The actress, 53, shared a bizarre picture of Ioan's new girlfriend Bianca Wallace in the latest post, criticizing how they got together and slamming them both. Ioan recently went public with his new girlfriend Bianca, after Alice claimed the pair had been embroiled in a 3-year affair, which has been denied by a friend of the couple. She wrote on Thursday, "This is my husband's new girlfriend. Look, I wouldn't have minded if had came to me and said listen, I think I've fallen in love with somebody else. But he didn't. For 2 years he told people on the set of the show he was doing that I was an alcoholic, completely unhinged and a terrible mother. This is so incorrect and so unkind. Please, I know I'm driving you nuts with these constant updates, but I am being made out to be the very thing I am not. I am the best mother and that is all I care about." Representatives for Alice and Ioan have been contacted by Mail Online for a comment. It comes just a day after Alice claimed that Bianca ruined her life in another post. Hitting back at trolls claiming they're defending the actress, the star took to Instagram to share a playful snap, along with a caption claiming Bianca was a bitch who manifested Ioan away from their daughters. Posting a selfie of her filtered complexion, Alice furiously branded Bianca the stealer of her husband, before claiming she made her child cry. The actress furiously hit back at trolls who attempted to defend Bianca's behavior, claiming she manifested Ioan against their 2 daughters. Her caption read, "Hey Bianca May Wallace, stealer of my husband, ruined of the life he'd worked so hard to achieve and also person who makes my kid cry, a person I will never forget ever. Anyway, somebody alerted me tonight that whenever I posted a relatively cute pic of myself on Instagram, within about 19 minutes emerged a sock account pretending to be on Bianca's side. Although how one could be on the side if a total bitch who manifested a father away from 2 lyrics girls who ducking adored him, then I do not know, except to say that this person is completely devoid of human empathy. Good luck, Ioan. And oh, let's see what this pic brings out. I was tempted to out a picture of Bianca next to one of mine, after all you're 50. Give up. You're so fat. But I didn't. Because that's not my way. How do you like this one, BB? Earlier that evening, Alice had taken to social media to thank her followers for their support, writing, "Night folks. Another tough day. But slowly getting there. You are my angels. Thank you for giving me the strength to do what I am doing. Which gets me through. Love you all." Since publicly sharing that she and Ioan had split in January, Alice has shared many blistering tweets taking aim at his new girlfriend Bianca. Sharing a snap of Bianca posted on September 12, Alice wrote, "How to be a good mistress, Part 1. 1. Don't send out silly face-tuned Instagrams like this when you're semi-naked and horse teeth telling people I'm just going to miss the dog bowl. You're going to sleep with my husband." Another fan highlighted Ioan and Bianca's relationship confirmation on Instagram, writing, "All they had to do was not post a photo bragging about it. So simple. Common effing sense." Alice responded, "It's the fatal flaw. It shows that she just couldn't wait. Patience is the only real virtue my husband had and he has it in spades, but by God she must be good." to convince him to post a life-wrecking simple post like that. Just for her. Alice also reposted a now-deleted tweet which showed Bianca had liked a family photo of Ioan and Alice with their children back in 2019. She wrote, "Creepy. Bianca Wallace spent many months liking pics of our little family before stepping in and seducing the father." On Monday, Alice spoke of her heartbreak at the end of her 20-year relationship with Ioan, writing, "The only question remaining in my mind is why? Why spend 2, maybe 3 years pretending? Was there not a moment where you felt it was on you to take a stance and stick to it? Were you together when we went to Moscow? Please say no. What about our trip to France? Oh God." The trouble is, if you trust somebody that much, when everyone else has passed or lives far away, if that person convinces you, by their everyday behavior, by the ticket, the notes of his love, the grandiose exclamations of love that you will be together for eternity, if that can't sleep. I used to think I would die for him. What was wrong with me? I just had total confidence that in this world, he was the one person I could absolutely count on. My rock. My honey. My best friend. Mail Online has contacted representatives for Ioan Gruffudd and Bianca Wallace for comment. This comes after Alice said she considered harming herself after husband Ioan abruptly ended their 14-year marriage, and admits she has a very long and messy divorce ahead of her. The actress is now adjusting to life without Gruffudd after he publicly confirmed a new relationship with co-star Bianca Wallace on Instagram, a move she described as every woman's nightmare. Appearing remotely on Thursday's edition of Lorraine, Evans admitted she feared the worst when he returned to the family home in Los Angeles after filming his new show Harrow in Australia. She said, "He came back, hugged the kids, he very dryly gave me a kiss on the cheek, and that was when I knew something was wrong. We'd been together 20 years. I was one of those very complacent, what's the Bridget Jones phrase? Smug married. And I think these are things like, just with other things, one can go through like loss of a parent or infertility, you don't know what it's like until it happens to you. I thought it was never going to happen to me. He told me within the first few days, I just don't love you anymore. And look, I'm not questioning his right to feel that, I'm not bashing him, but it was so out of the blue, and then for about 4 months we just continued here and he just kept saying, I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way for you anymore. I might leave, I might not leave." She added, "And I eventually got to the point where I'd been on my own for the whole pandemic with my 2 kids. I've looked after them for 10 years when Hess mostly filmed for those 10 years, outside of Los Angeles. So I was here and he was here, but he wouldn't talk to me, wouldn't look at me, and went to sleep in the spare room. Eventually, I thought I might do myself harm. I spoke to my friends and they kept saying, this is not like him, this just doesn't sound right. I think I bored them, and my friends just didn't know what to say to me, and at one point I just thought, I am going to lose my mind. And I just tweeted, Hess leaving us, and then all hell broke loose." Evans has divided followers since going public with the split, but she insists she has no regrets in her willingness to share personal details regarding the nature of her relationship with Gruffudd, including their sex life, as she comes to terms with the collapse of their marriage. She said, his reaction wasn't good. Initially, I think no one had ever really done this before, and I would say the reaction was about 50-50. you know, there were a lot of people who were angry with me and almost didn't believe me, which is kind of weird when you think about it because it's a pretty strange thing to make up if I'm suddenly going to be 20 years with someone and then make up some idea that Hess left me, Hess leaving us, when he hadn't. A lot of people were shocked and there was so much talk of a dignified silence. And I'm going to do this, makes quotation marks with her fingers, because I don't know how you can describe a dignified silence when I'm talking about my entire life falling to pieces around me. She added, I think people use that phrase a lot, but as time went on, because I did stop tweeting, because I was told legally not to, and then I went back to it. It's sort of, kind of a messy story, but I think as people understood what had happened, I would say support is now about 80 or 90% in favor of me. Not in favor of me against him, but in favor of me speaking out and understanding why I'm doing it. Gruffudd announced his new relationship with Wallace in October, and Evans says she has had no contact from her estranged husband since then. She said, he'll only talk to me through lawyers. If Hess talking to the children on FaceTime, he'll move away and call the lawyers. I don't know why. She is also adamant that her husband's relationship with Wallace, his Hero co-star, began long before the very public collapse of their marriage. It's very bizarre because as a lot of people know, he insisted, I think him okay to say this, he insisted until 2 weeks ago that there was nobody else, she added. My phone pinged and said he has unblocked you on Instagram. I thought maybe he wants to talk. It was announced by him and his mistress that they were a couple on Instagram 2 weeks ago. I looked at the picture and it said something like finally someone who can make me happy. People from his set in Australia were saying so glad you guys are finally out and you're happy. I was slayed. This is my husband. I think I was owed more than an Instagram after 20 years of marriage and 2 children. I feel like a bit of an idiot as well. I'm pretty sure this has been going on for quite a while. It's not somebody has just met now. Evans currently remains at the family home in Los Angeles with their 2 daughters, Ella, 12, and Elsie, 8, but admits she might be forced to move as a consequence of her ongoing divorce from their father. She said, I don't know because we have a very messy and long divorce ahead of us. Divorce lawyers in America are terrifying people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay here in the house. Initially OT's going to be an amicable divorce, but it's gotten quite nasty now and I don't know why. Thanking Lorraine for allowing her the opportunity to talk about the split, she said, it's been very tough, but I just wanted to say thank you for having me on and letting me speak a little bit about what's been going on, which is pretty much every woman's nightmare. Evans previously claimed she was heartbroken and felt dead after Ioan went Instagram official with Bianca, prompting her to accuse him of having a 3-year romance. Last month a friend and co-worker of Ioan denied his estranged wife's claims that he had a 3-year affair with his now girlfriend Bianca. In a series of tweets, wardrobe assistant Amy Douglas, who worked with Ioan and Bianca on the Australian series Hero, accused Alice, 50, herself of being abusive, and insisted they didn't begin speaking until filming for Series 3 began in 2020. Amy, who said Ioan and Bianca gave her permission to speak out, defended her pals after Alice accused her estranged husband of cheating on her for 3 years with the Australian actress, who is 21 years her junior, telling fans she was lost, sad and confused. In her first tweet, Amy responded to a fan's claim that Ioan and Bianca's romance began while they were filming Harrow, clarifying that the actress was simply an extra and the pair didn't begin speaking until season 3, which was recorded in 2020. She wrote, "Bianca was an extra and didn't have contact with him in season 2, I know because I was there as crew. Season 3 yes, but they only started talking towards the end." She added, "I am also her friend and I know they didn't, as I said they didn't even speak to each other until the end of season 3. Don't buy into the lies you are being fed." Amy continued, "Being her friend I know it didn't happen. I know her as a person and her principles. You do not. So don't believe everything you're fed by manipulating people who try to make themselves the victim and ruin other people's reputations." The fashion designer then claimed that Alice threatened to divorce Ioan during the final week of filming for Harrow in 2020, and said she was aware how upset he became. Responding to another user she said, "Your point? I saw what Alice was doing to Ioan in the last week of filming, threatening a divorce if he didn't go home. I saw how upset he was on set. And Bianca was barely even on set for season 3. I know, you do not. She is not a homewrecker. Who do you actually personally know here in this situation? Obviously no one. And am very perceptive, it didn't show on set, he is a very professional person. I saw how upset he was on the phone being abused by her." Amy added that both Ioan and Bianca had given their permission for her to speak out, and clarified that their early relationship on the Harrow set was strictly professional. Gruffudd filed for divorce in March, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason behind their split. The document, which was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on March 1, revealed the former couple separated on New Year's Day, a month before they went public with their relationship status. At the time, they had shared a joint statement that read, "As you can imagine, this is an incredibly difficult time for our family and we remain committed to our children. Thank you for respecting our privacy." It was also reported the divorce papers state the exes are in a collaborative process and intend to resolve all issues including spousal support by written agreement. Evans, meanwhile, had addressed the pair's split in a shock statement shared to Twitter in January in which she claimed Gruffudd had mentally tortured her. The mother of two also accused her estranged husband of winding the "st up me" as she posted a vitriolic video about their collaborative divorce talks. Evans and Gruffudd met on the set of 102 Dalmatians in 2000, when Alice was in a relationship with Pablo Picasso's grandson Olivier. The former couple became engaged 6 years later after she gave him an ultimatum about their relationship, and they tied the knot in an intimate ceremony in Mexico in September 2007. Gruffudd hasn't publicly addressed the couple's divorce,